Hi, BVU. We should be live now. Hello, BVU. I think we're live now. Give me a comment if you're here. We'll wait a few minutes to let other people get on. In the meantime, I'll show you what we need for today. So obviously we'll need a ball for today. I'll be using my Post-its as kind of markers again. So you'll need some sort of marker like that again. And if you see, I've kind of moved some chairs in my apartment to open the wall space. So what we'll need today is a few wall surfaces. 1, 2, and then I've got my couch here, 3. So ideally, you need 3 wall surfaces that you can do some softer passes against. And if you don't know where the best place is in your home, you can go ask your parent. Hey, Ash. And if your parent would rather you not play inside, you say, got it, no problem. And you can watch this, take some notes, and go try it outside after the video. The video will be saved on the Facebook timeline, so you can watch it whenever you want to. All right, for those of you who are going to find space in your homes, I'll give you some time to do that. And in the meantime, we're going to do a few trivia questions. So the first, hey, Michael and Matthew. The first trivia question is, who has scored the most goals in international competition? So like when a national team, say the US, is playing another national team, that's international competition. Who has scored the most goals in international competition? Drum roll, please. The answer is Christine Sinclair. She plays for Team Canada. She still plays today, and she just recently scored her 185th goal to beat Abby Wambach's record. So Christine Sinclair has the most ever international goals. All right, next trivia question. Who has the most international caps? A cap is an appearance in a game. So an appearance in a game for their national team. Who has the most ever? Drum roll, please. The answer is Christine Lilly. Christine Lilly played for the U.S. women's national team. She's retired now. She's a big hero of mine when I was growing up. And she has, get this, 354 caps. That's a lot of games. 354 caps. All right. Next trivia question. Who had the most goals on Minnesota United last season? Who had the most goals for Minnesota United last season? And for extra credit, how many goals did he have? Drum roll, please. Answer is Darwin Quintero, 10 goals. He scored 10 goals in 30 games, which means he had an average of 1 goal every 3 games. That's pretty good. All right. Last trivia question. What is my favorite soccer team? What do you think my favorite soccer team is? Drum roll. That's an obvious one. It's BV. Oh, I can't point on camera. It's BV United. That's my favorite soccer team, obviously. Duh. Come on. Okay. Hopefully you found a space in your home now where you have some walls. So the topic today, we're going to work on receiving. And to start, we're going to work on a 90-degree pass. So I've got a teammate here I'm receiving from, and then I want to pass to another teammate over there. Just take like 30 seconds, and you can make that pass however you want to. You can use whatever foot you want, whatever surface you want, and as many touches as you want. Be creative. Here we go. Play. Nice job. Keep it up. What surfaces are you using? How quickly can your feet be ready to receive a pass again? And And pause there. All right, if you need to, you can shake it out, get any sort of stretch you might need. All right, and now we're gonna get into some two-touch passing. So I don't care which foot you use, but do 2 touches and use the same foot for the whole passing sequence. So if I get the ball here, I can use my left foot the whole time. Next one, I can use my right foot the whole time. 2 touches, 1 to settle, 1 to pass, and the same foot the whole sequence. Give that a try, give that a practice round, and then we'll compete and see how many you can get in 30 seconds. Here we go, practice. Nice job. We're going to do our competition round now, and we're going to see how many passes you can get in 30 seconds. So a lot of times coaches talk about speed of play. How quickly can you play? How quickly can the ball go from you to your next teammate? And so right now, what's going to help you to make that next pass as soon as possible? Think about it and give it a try during this competition round. Here we go. Ready, set. How many passes can you get? Play. Nice, about halfway. Keep it up. Last 10 seconds. Three. 2, 1. Time. What'd you get? I think I got about 16. So we're going to do another round. This time we're going to use both feet and see if you can beat your score on this next round. Here we go. This time, when you go from one side to the other, do 2 touch and use both feet. Which foot you use first doesn't matter, but just use both feet as we go. Let's do a practice round and then we'll compete again. Here we go. I'm settling the ball with one foot, passing it with my next foot. And the whole time I'm thinking about how can that first touch set me up for a really successful next pass. Where do I want to settle it underneath my body so I can go right into my pass? Get a few more seconds of practice. All right, let's compete now. 30 seconds, let's see if you can beat the score that you just got. Here we go. Ready, play. Using both feet this time. Nice. Keep it up. Last 10 seconds. Oh, I have that pass. And time. Nice job. Did you beat your previous score? If so, high five. If not, keep trying. That's all right. Okay. Here's what we'll do next. I had a Zoom meeting with my team the other day, and one of my players said she really wanted to work on accuracy. So what we're going to do next is challenge ourselves with accuracy. So I'm going to put a Post-it here. And a Post-it there. And I'm going to try to hit those spots on the wall when I pass from one wall to the other. You use whatever you need to as a marker, and then see how accurate you can be. Let's give it a practice round, and then we'll compete again. Here we go. This time you can use whatever foot you want, whatever touches you want, but stick with 2 touch going back and forth. Here we go. And rest there. Let's talk about some elements of accuracy. So wherever I want the ball to go, I want my plant foot, the foot next to the ball, to be pointing towards my target. If my plant foot's pointing off to the side, my ball might go off to where it's pointed instead of towards my target. So I want my plant foot to be facing my target. And then the next thing that I see sometimes with BBU players is I see floppy ankles. So instead of locking our ankle, if our ankle is kind of loose, it won't hit off the ball as well, and the ball could go anywhere. Last element, sometimes I see players point their toes down. When we're passing for accuracy, we want to point our toes up so that the ball doesn't kind of hop over our toe. So if my toe is down, the ball could hop over it. I could hit the bottom of the ball and the ball could go up. But if my toe is up, I'm more likely to hit right through the middle of the ball. So take a few moments here and practice your plant foot, your ankle locked, and your toe up. I'll practice too. Here we go. All right, nice job. Let's do one last round, trying to hit our targets, trying to keep our plant foot, ankle locked, toe up, and you can use whatever foot you want, however many touches you want. 30 seconds. Let's see how many passes you can get. Here we go. Ready, set, play. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. I got 22. That definitely beats my previous score. I'm going to reward myself with a water break, and you can too. Here we go. All right, next. Instead of passing at a 90-degree angle, we're going to pass at 180 degrees. So that means we're going from one side of the field to the other. I bet a lot of you have heard your BBU coaches talk about this. Think about what words they've used to describe it. I know on my team, I call it switching the field. So we go from one side of the field, we see openings on the other side, and then we switch the field to get the ball towards those openings. So here's what we're going to work on now. I'm going to play the ball off the wall, and then I'm going to play it against my coach. Against my couch. I don't have a coach here today. 180 degrees behind me. Okay, so give that a try right now. If you want to turn the ball from one side to the other, which foot do you want to use? What part of the foot do you want to use? What's the best way for you to do it? Give it a try. Nice. Get maybe a few more passes in, and then take a rest. Hi, Coach Taylor. All right. So I want to show you another thing that I see sometimes with our BBU teams. A lot of times our players have made the decision in their minds that they want to go to the other side of the field, but when they receive a pass, they're facing the side of the field that the ball came from. So then they have to take a touch and then get around the ball in order to go the other way. So think to yourself, how could you position your body so that you can go right to the other side with your first touch instead of back towards where it came from? Experiment for a moment, and then we'll talk about it. Nice job. What'd you discover? So what I hear a lot of coaches call this is opening your hips. So instead of your hips facing where the ball came from, we're going to open our hips so that my first touch can go towards the other side of the field. So here's what we'll do next. We'll do a competition round. See how many passes you can get back and forth in 30 seconds. And really focus on opening your hips so that your first touch goes in that new direction. Here we go. I'm going to open my hips. All right, ready, set, play. Nice job, keep it up. Last 3, 2, 1. Time. What'd you get? How'd that go? Nice job. Were you able to open your hips so that your first touch went in that new direction? If you were, a round of applause. And if it was a little tricky for you, that's okay. Keep trying. Here's what we'll do next. We're going to add the element of checking your shoulder. So step 1, opening my hips. Step 2, if I want to go this way, I want to look that way before I receive the pass to make sure there's no defenders coming. So as the ball's over here, I'm going to look, then I'm going to receive it. Look, receive, look, receive. So practice for a moment. See if you can get your eyes off of the ball and up towards the direction you're trying to turn towards. Give it a practice round, and then we'll see if we can beat the score you just did. Here we go. Check your shoulder. Make sure there's no defenders lurking inside your house. You might lose the ball a little bit more on this one, and that's okay. It's a new skill. I just lost the ball too. Just keep going. Here we go. Check my shoulder. Check my shoulder. Eyes up. You see how much you're turning your head? I've had coaches call this having your head on a swivel, kind of like a swivel chair. And that's a good thing. It allows you to see everything that's going on around you on the field. Let's do our competition round and make sure to check your shoulder and have your head on that swivel. Here we go. Ready, set, play. Remember to check your shoulder. Last 10 seconds. Keep it up. And time. Nice work. How'd that go? Nice job. Get a rest. Get a sip of water. And next we're going to work on receiving the ball out of the air. When I had my Zoom call with my team the other day, that is something else they requested working on. How do I trap the ball out of the air? Here we go. Get a rest, and we'll work on it. All right, so the idea behind trapping the ball out of the air is that if naturally it bounces this much, how can you use your feet to get it settled to the ground faster? So go ahead, give it a try, whatever part of your foot you want to use. How can you bring the ball back to the ground sooner than it naturally would if it was just going to bounce? Experiment on your own, and then we'll talk through a few different ways that I know. How can you get it to settle faster than that? Take a few more seconds. How can you get it to settle to the ground so it's dead like that as soon as possible? Could you do it without any bounces at all? All right, let's go through a few of the ways that I like to use. First, I like to use the toe of my foot. So if I drop it, I can catch it with my toe and bring it to the ground without it bouncing at all. Catch it with my toe, bring it to the ground without it bouncing at all. I start with my toe up, and then I kind of cradle the ball to the ground like that. Toe up, and then I cradle it to the ground. Up, cradle it to the ground. Give that a try. See if you can cushion the ball down with your toe. Maybe it bounces a little bit. And maybe after some practice, you can get it to not bounce at all. If this is a new skill, you can start with the ball closer to the ground. And if this is something you've tried before, you can start with the ball higher in the air. Try not to throw your ball up in the house, but this would be super fun to practice on your own in the backyard or in the driveway or at the park. When I was a kid, I used to throw the ball up as high as I could and then see if I could settle it without any bounces. Keep it up. Can you bring it down nice and soft to the ground? Once you've tried on the foot you're more comfortable with, go ahead and try on your other foot too. I'm more comfortable with my left foot, and so I'll give it a try on my right foot now. See how it bounces a little bit more? I gotta keep practicing. I'm gonna challenge myself. Start up here. Nice job. All right, let's end with 5 of these and see how many you can get with no bounces. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. I bounced on that last one there. How did you do? Next, we're going to try a trap that I've heard called a wedge trap. And that's because we're going to wedge the ball between the ground and our foot. So I'm going to let the ball hit the ground, and then I'm going to put my foot on top of it as quickly as I can. Looks like this. A wedge trap. Okay? Again, when you're first starting out, you might want to start close. Can you stop the ball with that bottom of your foot? And then as you get better or more comfortable with it, you can raise the ball higher as you go. I'm going to wedge the ball between the ground and your foot. Here we go. Whew. Lost it a little bit on that one. Again, if you have one foot that's a little bit more comfortable, you can start on that foot, and then as you get used to the movement, give that other foot a try. Nice work. Let's do 5 and see how many we can get, stopping them right to the ground. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Nice work. Okay, there's 2 more wedge traps we can try. First, we're going to try with the inside of our foot. So this time, we're going to wedge the ball between the ground and the inside of our foot. It's going to hit the ground, and then I'm going to use the inside of my foot to smush the ball dead onto the ground. It looks like this if I do it in motion. Give it a try. See if you can find a technique that feels comfortable for you. And as you watch me do it, what do you notice about my body? Is it standing in place? Or do you see me twisting some? Again, if this is a new skill, you can start right close to the ground so that there's less of a bounce. And then as you get more comfortable, you can raise the ball up. Okay, I'm going to try a tricky one up here. You see how I'm twisting my body around the ball and kind of cushioning the ball into the ground as I turn. I'm twisting into the ground. Practice on 3 more, and then we'll try our final 5. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can do 5 without any bounces. Here we go. 1, 2. That one was kind of bouncy for me. 3. That one was kind of bouncy for me too. 4, 5. All right, so if the first wedge trap was with the sole of our foot, if this one was at the inside of our foot, what do you think the last one is? Yes, outside of our foot. So this time, I'm going to trap the ball between the ground and the outside of my foot. Okay, so I'm going to wedge the ball between the ground and the outside of my foot. If I do it quick, it looks like this. And if I slow it down a little bit, you can see that my foot moves the ball into the ground with the outside of my foot. Again, do you see me standing still? Or do you notice a twisting motion? Give that a try on your own. If you want to start close to the ground to get comfortable with it, that's a great way to learn. And then as you get a little more comfortable, you can lift the ball. For me, this is the trickiest one. So if this is a little harder for you too, that's absolutely fine. Just keep practicing. You'll get better and better. Here we go. I'm going to cushion it with the outside of my foot. All right, let's do our final 5 touches. Here we go. 1. Whew. That one was a little bouncy. 2. 3. 4. Last one. I wedge, trap with the outside of the foot around the ball. Nice job. All right, last trap. Looks like this. See if you can name it. Ready? That's right. It's a butt trap. Here we go. So ball bouncing. Use your butt to get it down. And then turn back and collect the ball. Give it a try at home. See what you can do. Nice job. Here's what we're going to do next. Any trap you want, settle the ball out of the air, and then we're going to go right into a few passes against the wall. So how quickly can you get the ball onto the ground and then right into a pass? Let's try it. Bring it down, right into my passes. Nice. Now I'm going to try again. Bring it down, right into my passes. My trap on that one didn't bring my ball down right away, and so then my pass was in the air. So in my next trap, I'm going to try to bring it all the way to the ground before I pass the ball. Here we go. I'm going to try again. Using that wedge trap before I find my teammates. Use another wedge trap. Try again. Settle. Pass. Again. Settle. Pass. Nice job. Okay, last element here. We're going to settle the ball out of the air. We're going to try a move that Coach Taylor or Coach Lalo taught us, or any move that you know and that you like a lot. I'm trying to get out of the sun here. So Taylor and Lalo taught us a scissors, a step over, whatever move you want, do a move, and then complete your passes against the wall. It looks like this. Settle out of the air. I'm going to do my scissor. Let's try again. Settle out of the air. I'm going to do my scissors, and then complete my pass. And then I'm going to go again. Settle out of the air. Do my step over, and then complete my pass. I'm going to settle out of the air. Ooh, I forgot my move. Settle out of the air, do a Maradona, complete my pass. Wedge trap out of the air, do a change of direction move, and then complete my passes. Let's do 3 more of those, and then we'll get a drink. I lost my ball under the table. All right, I'm going to try again. Settle out of the air, step over, complete my passes, settle out of the air, V or L, complete my passes. Last one. settle out of the air, step over, complete my passes. Nice job. Get a drink. We're going to end with a quick skills challenge and then 3 strength activities. Trying to get out of this sun here. So 1 quick skills challenge, 3 strength activities. We're almost there. Keep it up. Here's the skills challenge. Just like we were trying to cushion the ball out of the air with our toe, we can balance the ball on our toe. So there's a few stages to this. If this is a brand new skill for you, step 1, put your toe up, place the ball on, see if you can balance it there. Okay, step 2 is maybe you let it bounce, catch, bounce. Whew, I lost it, so we'll try that one again. Bounce, catch, bounce, catch, bounce, catch, bounce, catch, bounce, catch, bounce, catch. See how many times you can go back and forth? And then the next step is, can you take out the bounce? So here we go. Throw, catch, throw. I got 1. So we'll try again. Actually, let's start over from the beginning. So if you're brand new, you can balance it right on your leg. Next step, bounce, catch, bounce, catch, bounce, catch, bounce, catch. Next step, throw it up. I'm going to try that one more time, then we're going to move on to our strength, whether I get it or not. High stakes here. Throw it up. Ah! I lied. I'm going to try again. Throw it up. Catch. There it is. Throw it up. Catch. Throw it up. All right, so 2 of those was my record. See if you can beat that, and then show me next time I see you in person. I can't wait. Here's our final strength activities. We're going to do some burpees. We're going to do some wall sits, and then we're going to do some calf raises. So we're going to start with 5 burpees. You're going to jump up, go down, do a push-up, and jump up again. That's 1. So 4 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't do the best push-ups on the first ones there, so next round I'm going to work on that. Here's what's next, wall sits. So find the wall you're using. You're going to get down into a squat. Make sure your quads are parallel to the ground. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. You could sing while you wait. You could play patty cake. Or you could just stare at your watch. We're halfway. Keep it up. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Nice job. All right, last. We're going to do 10 calf raises on each leg. If you want to, you can hold on to something to assist. If you want to challenge or balance at the same time, you can just go up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Again, you can hold if you want to, or you can balance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great work. We're gonna do one more of all of those and then we're done for the day. So let's finish strong here. I'm gonna do a better job with my push-ups and I know you can too. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice work. Let's hit our wall sit. I'm getting sweaty. I hope you are too at home. Back into our wall sit. Legs parallel to the ground. Ready, set, go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. This is passing the time. We are almost done. Halfway. Keep it up. If your legs are starting to shake, that just means you're working hard. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Nice job. We'll end with our calf raises. 10 on each leg. I challenge you to balance for at least one more than you did last time. So if you didn't balance at all last time, try at least one without holding on to something. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Get some water. We did it. The sun is following me, I swear. Thank you so much for joining me today. These workouts are keeping me accountable. I'm definitely working out more than I used to. So thank you. I'm really grateful to the BVU community for that. I can still feel that you're all here with us. Be sure to tune back in on Wednesday at 4 p.m. for another Facebook Live workout. And last but not least, I know a lot of you went back to school today. If that is new and challenging, hang with it. You can do it. Lean on your parents, lean on your siblings, lean on your friends, and stay committed to that schoolwork. I know this is new and challenging, but I know that you can do it. Bye, BVU. Have a great rest of your day.